$15 per hour really isn't a living wage. And when we look at the living wage in Ontario, well, not even Ontario, but in Waterloo region, which is $17.20 an hour, that's a little bit of a disconnect between $15 and $17.20. The minimum wage falls short of that, and it doesn't include access to health benefits, which is so important given the current health threats we have all faced over the last few years. And across the province, residents are struggling with the skyrocketing cost of housing prices and increased food costs. So according to Living Wage Ontario, when calculating what a living wage is, it includes things like food, clothing, shelter, childcare, transportation, medical expenses, recreation, and a modest vacation. But it doesn't include retirement savings, debt repayment, home ownership, savings for our children's education, or anything other than the smallest cushion for emergencies or hard times. And that's really hard as we're moving forward in this day-to-day. Like I said, costs are skyrocketing right now in our basic needs, whether that is food, clothing, shelter, and we need to be prepared to be able to live in the community. In Waterloo region, we work really closely with our friends at Feed Ontario, which is our provincial association of food banks. And we really want to make sure that we're, investing in affordable housing. Nearly 90% of those who access food banks are tenants living in rental houses, and they spend the majority of their monthly income on rent. We need to build a stronger workforce. A low unemployment rate is a good metric for assessing what percentage of the province's labor force is unemployed. However, it does not speak to the quality of the jobs that people are occupying. Right now, we need to, as I mentioned, invest in social programs that address the underlying socioeconomic issues that workers and their families are facing on a daily basis. And, as we move into the Christmas season, we need to remember that there's a number of people in this community that aren't able to put food on the table. There's a number of people in this community that don't have a roof over their heads. And we're so fortunate to work with more than 100 community programs and agency partners to provide those vital services to them in the short term. But it's not a long-term resolution. We need to work to the root cause of it.